Hey guys, Rose Colored Sparks here, and I'm going to be drawing Zelda and Link. Tears of the Kingdom recently came out, and I decided to draw this. So there was a picture of my references in the beginning, so that's kind of what I used to draw both of them. This one turned out to be a little bit more of a study, I think, just because I pretty much went pretty close to what the pictures were, but I'm thinking about drawing Zelda again, at least maybe Zelda and Link again, and more of an artsy style. But I took the pictures and I did a little bit of a study because they're very detailed. I noticed that was one of the big things with Zelda games is it's just a lot of detail, especially in their clothing and what they have on them. This little, what is it called? This little pad that she has, it's also detailed, but I try to basically take all the details and simplify it into one picture. I didn't want to get too carried away with it, but I did want to take the details and put them into my picture. So that's kind of what you're seeing. It's kind of a comic book simplistic style. Again, like, I really want to do Zelda, I think, in a more artsy, pretty style in the future, because I really love these characters. I have not played the game yet. I've watched other YouTubers play the game. I actually own the game, so I'm thinking about playing it soon. I've been really caught up lately in World of Warcraft, so lately I have not touched Tears of the Kingdom, but lately I've been focusing on fantasy stuff. So I am drawing a dragon right now, and I won't be doing a video on it. However, it will be up on my Instagram, so you guys can go check it out. But it's based on kind of the World of Warcraft dragons. I want to really get into drawing a lot of fantasy and getting really good at drawing fantasy, because that's originally what I made Rose Colored Sparks for. So that's what really makes me super excited to draw, is anime and fantasy and animals, and I kind of want to stick to that. I did a lot of draw this in your own styles competitions, and I like doing that to kind of show off my Instagram, but I really do really want to buckle down and focus on my own styles, my own pictures. So another thing I started to really focus on in my art too is actually portraying something, like a message, something maybe emotional, trying to not just be like, oh, this is just a pretty picture. I wanted to portray something that made people feel something, because I feel like those things stick to you. And I would say in art, like, focus on how something makes you feel, and if something, like, you just want to draw something pretty, I mean, that's okay too. I just wanted to draw a little bit more, and I will be doing a video on some of the mermaid stuff that I drew in May. And with that stuff, I actually tried to go a little bit above and beyond, doing more of the drawing a picture that told a story, or drew something a little bit more with emotion. So here you see the shading. I kind of stuck to the green theme, because when I look at the pictures, a lot of what I see in Zelda is a lot of green hues. So I did a lot of the shading in green, and I really liked how that turned out. I really did, because I feel like the green just kind of stuck with the theme, and it really made the image stick to character. I honestly don't know if I'm saying that right, but it just, when I was looking at pictures and references, a lot of them looked really green, and so I felt like, well, maybe just put the shadows kind of green, and then also his tunic is really green. Overall, I am super happy with this picture, and I know I say that a lot, but there are some that I'm not so happy about, but this one I was actually really happy. I'm really happy how it turned out. I'm really happy how the colors came through. I gotta give myself a pat on the back on this one. There are a few things I think I could have done a little bit differently. When he's pulling his sword, it shines a little bit, and I tried to portray that. I don't know if I portrayed that very well in this picture. I wanted to kind of mess a little bit with the lighting. So with the shading, I saw that the light was kind of shining on Link and Zelda from the side, but then also she has her torch, and that also puts off light. So I was trying to kind of mess with some of the lighting by making the light brighter from the torch, and then also his sword kind of shines a little bit as he's pulling it out, so messing a little bit with the lighting with that. I kind of want to work on some of that to focus in on creating that light dynamic, because it can really add to the picture. Lotus Bubble and then Sam Does Art have really good examples of this, and if obviously most people have checked them out, but if y'all haven't checked them out, go check them out on Instagram. They're really good artists, and they're really good teaching you how to show like light dynamics and how lighting bounces off of things and people and such. So like I said, here I wanted the light to kind of come from the front, from the top source, and then some from her little torch and some from the sword. I don't know if I got the sword as well, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video again. Please like and subscribe. Anytime that y'all like and subscribe our stuff, it does help us artists. It shows it to more people, pushes it out to more people. So it really does help us out. Also, check out my Instagram at Rose Colored Sparks, and that also helps me to keep going. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic day.